What is up? How are you guys doing? We are back again for another episode of the Moonpiece Podcast. Hello, hello, and today we have another special guest. Today we have Spencer with us. Spencer is a wonderful, well-known cosplayer in our wonderful community, which is great because today we have a cosplay episode. And along we have our co-hosts, Cory.
Hisashi Baridana. Mugiwara.
And Danny.
Orewa Monkey D. Luffy.
As you can see, we are in our cosplays today. This is our cosplay Halloween special. So, before we start off into our topics, what are you guys watching? What are you doing? What is up?
So like I just brought up just now, Vinland Saga Season 2, I just finished it, and for me as a Vinland Saga fan, it was super emotional, completely different from what we got in Season 1, which was just like a train of nonstop action, and this season was super like polarizing because it was complete opposite. We got so much more philosophy and internal struggles and like what to do instead of just violence. So for me, that was it was big. Honestly, I would consider this series to be almost like a masterpiece.
Is that the Viking show?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Viking show. I know you guys watched it.
Oh, yeah. Vinland Saga 2 was... I mean, some of the community was a little up in arms about it while the season was going on because I think we spoke about it a little bit before in a couple episodes ago, but yes, understandably, it is a way different tonal shift than Season 1 because Season 1 is off the walls, like straight up fighting, bleeding, revenge. Like
it's all hands.
Yeah. Every episode, it's action.
It's Vikings.
Yeah.
And Season 2 just slows it down as if like, you know, when Thanos and Avengers decide to like be like, okay, I'm gonna go become a farmer after wiping out half.
Okay.
Like Thorfinn basically gets on his Thanos vibe and he's like trying to rediscover himself. A lot of berserk like themes I've seen in it. Okay. But I really, really enjoyed it. What do you think about it?
I actually liked it a lot. I was lucky in that I started Season 2 after it was already done because it took me forever to get into Vinland Saga, not gonna lie. And I'm like kicking myself. It's like, fuck, this show is so good.
How long did you start it?
I started it like a couple months ago.
Okay.
Like Season 1, I started a couple months ago. And then when I started Season 2, I was lucky in that my buddy told me that it's a lot slower, but it's still just as good, just like in a different way. Yeah.
You got to be in it for the character development. You guys don't know what character development is anymore. You just need hands.
There's just so many characters in that story, too, that are absolute monsters. You have the main character, Thorfinn, his dad, Thor's. Then he got, what was it, his uncle, Thorkel?
And then you got, who's the new guy in the second season? The son of the...
Thor.
Thor something. There's like 1.5 million Thors. Yeah. So if the first syllable of your name is Thor's, you're automatically a badass in this show.
Okay.
Immediately.
Then
there's Askeladd.
Askeladd,
who's like the main antagonist of Season 1.
Can you even call him an antagonist, though?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
He beats the shit out of the main character.
He's an obstacle. He's just an obstacle.
He's a good time.
He's a calamity.
Okay, what else are you guys watching?
I mean, we're getting into Season 2 of JJK more and more.
Right. We're watching that.
Shibuya incident.
Shibuya.
It's opening up for
By
us.
this point, it'll be, mid going apeshit by now. So.
Yes.
As someone who hasn't read it, I know you're like, you didn't believe the hype.
I'm still...
You didn't believe the hype?
So... See, I sound like a hater.
No, you don't.
I don't want to sound like a hater.
No.
I only watch JJK. So my experience has only been the first season and the movie up until now. And I saw how big of a fan everybody was of it, but I just never got it. I'm like, they're cool, but like none of these characters really...
You're not the first person to say that, so I understand.
Yeah.
Really? Like, what about JJK, I guess the characters, didn't you find, like, amazing?
Itadori's basic.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Itadori's basic.
Yeah, but he's a different type of shonen protagonist, in my opinion.
He's like a watered-down Ichigo to me.
I can't compare, so...
You know what? I'm not going to disagree because Itadori just like Ichigo, ready to throw hands at any minute.
Yeah, that's how I feel about him. Then,
but it's not like he's going to he's not ready to fight. He fight if he will. Like if you make him, he'll like, we'll throw down hands. But it's not like he's Ichigo. Like, I'm
No,
gonna
you're
go.
right. That's 1,000%.
But you could argue that Itadori compared to Ichigo. Ichigo is the main character. Like, he drives the story. Itadori, on the other hand, you take him out, you still have a great story. You still have a great cast of characters, and then they can carry that
That's
going
the point
forward.
I'm making there. I'm like, how can I care about Itadori when the story is better without him?
But you say that about everybody. No,
that's not true. That's not.
He doesn't like Deku, and he says the same thing on that. And Tanjiro.
I didn't say the story's not the same without Deku, though. You need Deku and you need Tanjiro.
He was gonna give the phasing guy. What is his name?
Mirako.
He's gonna give Mirako all for once for all. So like, we don't really need Deku.
But like,
we do.
Deku is still like a character you can root for in regards to like everything he's been through. Yeah. Itadori, the only thing I know is that his grandpa was on a deathbed and said, "Yo, don't die lonely like me, bro."
Yo, that's all he knows.
Doesn't that mean a little bit more though? Because he's got really nothing to gain by doing. Well, I mean, postpones his execution, but he didn't have this tragic backstory, and he still wants to go out and help people.
Yeah,
it just makes him a weirdo.
Well, that's what we about.
He didn't have to. He didn't choose. He just jumped into this shit. I'm like.
Gojo said it himself. You need to have a screw loose if you're going to be a jujutsu sorcerer.
Right. Yeah,
you're right.
100%. But the series is fine. I'm enjoying it. Season 2 is picking up way more than I expected.
Yeah.
So like I told them, I'm starting to become a believer.
Okay.
I just need to see what this Shibuya thing is going to be like, because I don't care about any of the characters. So how is this going to wow me when I don't care about the characters? Not saying it's going to be bad, but that's
a valid point.
He has a spoiler that he already knows about that he's a little worried is going to like ruin the story for him. So no spoilers for you guys because the episode will definitely come out by now.
Yeah.
But he knows that Gojo gets sealed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
you should have said spoiler alert or something.
Yeah.
He did.
I just said.
Oh, okay.
Do you think that this is going to ruin his season 2 experience?
I know that he recently.
I feel like there's just so much other.
There is so much other stuff. There is so much other stuff.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I thought that was going to be the biggest, like, whoa, like that's happening, and I was mad that it was spoiled too.
It's funny that you bring that up because I've been noticing, like on TikTok and Instagram, that more people are posting about Shibuya. Like manga readers are posting about, oh, get ready, it's going to ruin you, it's going to do all this stuff. Like that's spoilers.
Yes,
and I've been seeing it more for the Shibuya arc than I have seen for like other animes. Yeah.
I mean, it's no different than Gear 5.
Huh?
That's different. That's a 20-year build-up.
Yeah. Gear 5 has been out for so long. And I mean, I guess this is too, but
only a few years.
Yeah.
Now, I know you said you're not entirely sure if you're going to read the manga after season 2 ends. Do you guys think he is going to pick up those volumes and finish the manga after season 2?
I think so.
We'll see.
I mean, you're anime only like for everything, right? Or just
like I choose specific series for the most part. Like all the most popular ones that are newer.
Yeah.
My Hero was the first one I kind of jumped into.
Me too.
And then like not first manga reading, but just like the newer things. Like after watching the first season, I said, all right, let me give this a try. And I loved reading it up until a certain point, but I'm not going to say where. But it was fun, but then I just didn't find it in me to jump into a whole bunch of other stuff that wasn't completed. So like I've been jumping into reading JoJo's now, like past parts of JoJo's and like Berserk I had jumped into. So we'll see how this fares because right now I have Black Clover on my plate, One Piece, and JoJo. So let's see if I can put another manga in the rotation.
Okay. What about you, Spencer? What have you been watching, playing?
So JJK, Vinland Saga. I've been really into Zom 100.
Okay. They've been talking about it in the last few episodes.
Zom 100.
I'm excited. I will watch it. I am. It's on my list.
I stopped after the shark episode.
Oh.
I haven't caught up, that's all.
Well, I mean, that was like, isn't that the most recent episode?
Nah.
Or did another one come out?
But it came out like...
That was like 3 or 4 episodes ago.
Actually, what episode am I on?
3 or 4 episodes. We're on episode like 7
So
now?
it's still ongoing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There have been some delays, though.
Okay, so I don't feel as bad for not watching because I can just binge it.
Now I remember what episode I'm on. I think I'm caught up. It's like 2 episodes after the shark, right? We're at like 3. I might have to go back and watch.
Gotta catch up. Okay. Zom is killing it. I enjoy it. A lot of production delays and a lot of issues with it. God bless all these animators out there, especially people who work for Mappa. Mappa, you out here killing it. We appreciate the work, but
Slaying.
Are y'all getting any sleep?
You know damn well they're not. You see the bags under their eyes. So
Yo, Zom 100 is a great example of a Mappa worker.
Yeah.
It really is.
They did their own thing.
That's why it goes so hard, because the people illustrating it's like, I'm going to show you all the terrors that I got to go through.
You want to see it?
It's like, you want to see what I go through? Here.
Here we go.
What about you, Kimmy? What you been up to?
Well, I'm still watching Horimiya, the slice of life I've been telling you guys about. And on top of that, as they know, we've watched the One Piece live action.
Oh, wow.
We got a live action only fan over here.
Of course, the only One Piece I'll ever watch. But, you know, it's something, though.
How'd you like it?
I really enjoyed it. I went in there, like, empty brain, no expectations. Like, let's see what this is.
So besides length, what's holding you back?
I mean, listen, that's the majority of the problem. Well, I never watched it as a kid, even though I loved the theme song, because I was like, they're kind of ugly.
Wait, which theme song? The 4Kids one?
Yayo, yayo,
Yayo.
One Piece, right?
I literally,
Dreaming.
My boy
always
Sean
so,
Conrad.
it was always so good. So I literally had it as one of my theme songs on my ringtones. You know, back in the day when you could like record them and put them as your ringtone. So I was like, that was always fire. I don't know. It just wasn't. If I don't find something aesthetically pleasing, I'm not about it. So
What
I was
about
like,
now that you're an adult?
it's okay. I don't know. It's
It's
too long.
childish.
It's just too long for me.
Okay.
It took me so long to finish Sailor Moon, which is only 200 episodes. So I can't even imagine how long it would take for me to do One Piece. I'm
So,
like,
solution. There's two solutions for that. One, you got One Pace.
yeah,
where
One Piece I've been hearing
They
about.
shorten down all that shit,
I feel
get
bad
rid
for
of the
every
fillers and
episode,
stuff
but
like
she
that.
does have to hear us do this to her
Yeah.
all the time.
Or two, you could do what I did back in the day: is
Read it.
read,
What
Get-
Danny
get
says
on-
every episode.
get on the
Read
wiki. Get on the wiki. That's what I did.
Oh
Because
my
like
God.
when it first came out, I watched it up until like Alabasta, I think.
Okay.
And then I fell off until like high school, and then because I didn't really go out, Friday and Saturday nights I was on my computer watching AMVs.
Yeah.
And
was
then-
Yes. As
then
you
I
are.
saw the Luffy versus Lucci fight, and I was like, "Holy shit! This is One Piece. When did One Piece start looking like
They
this?
throw
Start
hands
acting
now?
like this?" I was like, "What?"
They start going
And
crazy.
then just started watching those fights, Zoro versus Kaku, going back and just watching all these different fights, and then I hopped on the wiki just to be like, okay, what's going on with this? And that's how I got
Okay.
up to date, and I've been caught up for like 15 years now.
There you go.
We'll put the convo to rest before we do our like actual live action review later on, like a couple episodes from now. You don't have to. Reading it is probably not for you. I know what Danny's gonna say. Reading it is probably not for you.
I'm already
Maybe-
trying to struggle to get through JJK.
I would say if you ever did do it, watch it, but also change the mindset of not trying to catch up. Just watch when you
Yeah.
can watch.
Yeah.
If you look at it as I have this goal to overtake this behemoth to take down, then you're gonna psych yourself out because every time you get through 2 episodes, you'll be like, "Well, another 1,072
yeah,
left."
nah.
That's
Just go
good
into
advice.
it.
That's really good advice.
Just go
That's
into
solid.
it like, I'm just watching this. I'm gonna watch it when I watch it. I don't have to worry about running out of episodes. It's just something that if I really just got 20 minutes on my hand, throw on an episode.
Valid. Put it on while you're eating or something.
Yeah, and,
Okay,
and
okay.
if you don't want to look at the screen, just throw on the English dub.
Valid.
So
You know what I love
can't
about
do the dub.
the live action One Piece viewers now?
Everybody's
like,
hot.
No. I'm talking about like the viewers of the One Piece
Not the
live
cast.
action who were haters on the anime for so long, just like say to me and they're
Yes.
like, "Why didn't you tell me this about pirates? I love pirate stuff. I would have gotten on One Piece a long time ago." It's like,
yeah. The looks make people think it's goofy, but it's not. It is what it is.
It's
though.
goofy.
It is goofy, but
But,
that's
like,
not bad.
There's no serious tone. People think it's
Oh,
no,
100%.
there's no.
Yeah.
People think there's no racism in One Piece or something. So,
Oh, there's so much.
but let's stop on One Piece though. a little
Speaking
bit.
of which, I want to bring this up in the live action. That kind of upset me. Zoro doesn't really slice up too many people in the live action, but when it comes to the Fishman, he's all about cutting them up.
I mean, they
And
hurt
I-
his friends.
I'm just saying, like, this kind of goes against the whole discrimination angle. Well, I
He's
mean,
the
it goes for
minority
the
hunter.
minority
He
hunter.
is the minority.
I was gonna say, isn't he low-key racist?
That's what I'm saying. So I guess they're playing into that little trope
LOL.
right
he
there.
didn't cut any Navy people.
The
No-
first-
no
the
Marines?
first person
He
who
did.
cut
When he fought those curl pirates, it was 1-on-2,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
He was punching them while he had the sword in his hand. He
Yeah,
didn't slice them once.
he's
Well, what about the
Luffy.
Marines? He sliced some people.
The first person he sliced in the show was a black man,
Damn.
Mr. Seven.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that's right.
Baroque works, Mr. Seven.
But he has no
The
problem
guy
cutting
with
up
the
the
red
fish.
like mohawk looking thing when he met him by the candlelight. He was like, "Oh, if you was gonna send somebody to kill me, you should have said something better than the Mr. Number
Ah,
7."
yeah.
It was that scene. So
when I saw that, I was like, "Oh shit, they're gonna let Zoro slice people up," and then it progressed.
you
It's
get
like,
one.
nah.
That's all we had in the budget.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that was in
I'm
the
about to
budget.
rewatch this.
Yeah, check it out, man. He goes to town on the Fishman.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, well, as much as we love talking about One Piece, we are going to go into our topic today. So, cosplay, conventions, all things costumes. So, starting off, Spencer, what kind of got you into the scene?
Oh, that's easy. I grew up watching anime all the time, but I never went to cons because, like, where I'm from, there really wasn't anyone. The closest one was New York Comic Con, and then I ended up going with a group, and they did a Demon Slayer group cosplay, and they needed an Inosuke. I was like, okay.
How long ago was this?
Anime NYC 2021.
Oh,
so that was
you're
my
fairly recent.
Yeah, so that was my first convention. That was my first cosplay. I was nervous as hell.
Oh, I'm so glad.
But then it's like I got with my group of friends. I saw one of my friends had a table at Artist Alley. Shout out Vimo. Root Venus. Check her out. And when I was in that safe space, that's when I was like, all right, I'll pop off my shirt
This
real
is a
quick.
good time.
Yeah. At first I was nervous as hell. But then people just came up asking for pictures. It was really fun, great experience. And then from there I was like, well, this is a great way to keep me consistent with the gym.
There you go. Now you have a reason.
Exactly. I was like, for one, it's
Wish
like...
I had a reason.
So I chose to do basically shirtless cosplays because one, it'll keep me consistent at the gym, and then two, it's cheaper. You know, you only do half an outfit.
There you go.
Save some money.
Cost efficiency,
Right?
bro.
Yeah.
We
Yo,
keep
you
telling
trying to go
Danny
shirtless?
he's still never gone to his first convention before.
Oh, you should, man.
No,
It's
I
fun
went
as hell.
to New York Comic Con
It was like 2010, you said, right?
So we got 2011.
Were you there or were you outside?
No, I was there.
Okay.
Lobby
con,
outside the club. You can't
Yeah,
even get
exactly.
in.
He's like, oh, you
I
lobby
saw how
conning
expensive the Yu-Gi-Oh cards were, and then I never went back.
No.
Oh,
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh courses what drove you away? Wow,
Dude, I would not, unless like you want something super exclusive, I wouldn't buy like pops or collectibles. at
No,
cons.
not
They're so
there.
overpriced.
it's pure convenience, honestly.
Yeah.
The fact that it's right there in front of you will get you to pull the trigger when you can look it up on your phone if you have service at least on Amazon and probably find it for $10 to $15 cheaper.
Yes.
To be fair, though, I was at Anime Expo. This one booth had a whole bunch of chases, and they're all like $35. Each chase is
Nah,
$35.
that's crazy.
And I'm looking at them, and I was like, are these fake?
Yeah, right? Like,
I straight up asked the guy, are these fake? And he's like, no. And I was like, all right, fuck it.
So what'd you get?
I got Chase Luffy, I think Red Hawk, the newer Law, that Chase, and then
the heart.
yeah, with the
Yeah,
heart,
I have
yeah.
one,
The Hollow Mask Ichigo, and then the
Good choice.
Hollofied Ichigo.
Good
Pretty,
choice.
that's
Yeah.
a pretty good haul.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Kimmy? We don't really know how you got to cosplay.
Oh.
I mean, you were basically the cosplay expert here on the podcast out of me and Danny and you, so
That's
definitely not
true.
me.
So back
definitely
in
not you.
so 2011 was my first convention. Two of my besties were like, "You guys, you have to come, Kimmy. You have to come. This is a great time." And I was like, "Are you sure? Like, I don't really know. What is it? Is it kind of just nerdy? Because it was still, back then when it still wasn't super popular." And they were like, just come, like, regardless. And I was like, do I have to dress up? And they were like, you don't have to if you don't want to. So I was like, I'll see. I was like, I don't think I will dress up. I'm just going to go. And that was back when, like, the cosplay at New York Comic Con was, like, the thing.
Yeah.
Like, so I was, like, one of the few people that wasn't. Like, everybody was cosplaying. And I was like, oh, my God, I should have dressed up. I didn't believe this. And after that, the next year, I was like, no, I'm in it. I'm doing it. And my first cosplay in 2012 was X-23 from
Ooh,
Marvel.
That's
Yeah.
a good one, bro.
So she has the two, slicers and
Black
everything.
spandex or yellow spandex?
No, black.
Okay.
So I did like leather pants,
Okay.
leather jacket, like all this stuff, and then I took the Wolverine ones that they were selling in store, and I cut the middle one, put
Awesome.
gloves on top of it. Yeah, so it was really fun. It was nice, and I convinced my boyfriend at the time to be Wolverine. So I was like, okay, we're doing this, guys,
Nice.
and it was great.
So what's been your favorite like cosplay that you've done over the years? I was thinking for you, obviously. Yeah.
It's okay. My favorite, but also the most intense, so I can't do her so often, has probably been Mina from My Hero Academia. And so the pink girl,
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a lot of body paint.
God, bro.
It is, yeah. So that has been one of my most fun ones, but it can get messy, especially when you're out like on a hot day, if you're doing photo shoots. But it's been really fun, and I've liked it from then. But yeah, so that was mine. What about you? What's been your most fun cosplay?
Well, I mean, it's hard to choose. I guess like my most comfy one is this one, Toji. It's the easiest one on
I was
earth.
gonna say, with
Super
season
easy.
2 coming out right now, I feel like mad people are hitting
yeah.
you up in the DMs. That Toji thirst online.
And they're like, can I holler? Can I holler at you for a second?
I saw a woman pull out a cutout of Toji for her wedding.
Listen.
Took pictures with him
Oh,
at her wedding.
that's amazing.
Well, you know, somebody will make a body pull out of you, bro.
There you
Oh,
go.
I'm not going to even lie.
Sell them prints.
But,
Get that dough.
My most fun is probably Ace, honestly, because it has the most, I guess, props, most things to it, even though he has no shirt. But you got the hat, you got the necklace,
He got a sword.
Is he the cowboy
he's got
hat
that.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Damn it.
I'm trying not to mix up Ace and Law. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then my buddy ended up 3D printing me the dagger.
The
Ooh.
Green
Yeah.
Ranger dagger.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I never thought about that. And then that one was because I wanted to do that one for the longest time because Ace is probably my favorite character.
You killed it. I saw the post,
Thank you. I
man.
appreciate that. But for this, since this is going to be airing after, for New York Comic-Con, I'm planning to do Spider-Man 2099.
Oh,
And Miguel O'Hara.
Miguel O'Hara.
Right? It's gonna be
Fire,
great.
boy.
Yeah.
That's going to be fire.
It's going to be awkward as hell if I don't end up doing it and this episode comes out.
Don't worry. We can just Photoshop like a mask on you.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a
Right here.
It'll be
Where
great.
his face is right now, I'm just going to put a Spider-Man mask on
There we
him right
go.
now.
Dude, it's a canon event. It's gonna happen.
There we go, Miguelito.
Massive.
What about you? Like, so if you got into cosplaying, since you don't want to go to Comic-Con and since you just wore a red shirt with this hat,
He said it was red.
If you had to
This
go-
is not red, guys.
if you had to go one Comic-Con for you or cosplay that you would go hard for and actually like do it, what character would it be?
Gee, you know what? I was gonna, maybe Chad from Bleach. Maybe Chad.
Ooh.
I could do a Chad. I just gotta hit the gym a little bit. I gotta get like a nice button-down shirt.
Would
some
you do the
jeans.
devil arm and everything?
Which one though?
Ah.
Which one?
What does he look
El
like?
brazo izquierdo, a big Hispanic man
Okay.
with
Yeah,
bangs.
Sato.
Okay. Valid.
Curly bangs, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll
I
have
think
to
that
show
would be
me.
fire.
Right?
Yeah. you
I think
should
it'd be a
know.
great
Oh, that would be
cosplay.
sick. Because you
Corey,
don't
you-
see it that often.
No, you never see Chad. The Chad love is non-existent.
Okay.
Which is ridiculous.
Now I wanna see.
Because he looks like an anime daddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a himbo, actually. You'd love him.
Yeah.
Right up your alley.
He is
Okay.
such a kind soul.
Kind soul,
Big arms.
big arms, strong silent type.
Great
All
hair.
right, you got me.
Great hair,
You
brown
got me.
skin.
He's not dumb, though. I don't think he's dumb.
No, he's not dumb.
He's
Yeah.
Then
very,
he's not a
very
himbo.
Oh, Dan, you really got to be
He's
dumb.
a hunk. Yeah, you gotta be dumb.
Yo, these H
There's
words.
there's 3 things. You gotta be kind, you gotta be dumb, and you gotta be hot.
What's
Kind
like
dumb.
by dumb? Like, what's the level of dumb
Yeah.
you have to be at? Like, what we talking here? Like, get lost all the time, dumb, or like,
That's not dumb.
Or
Being
like-
geographically challenged is not dumb.
Are you geographically?
I am very geographically
he's like, I feel attacked right now.
I will be in a mall I've been to a million times. Walk into a store that I've been into a million times, come out, go in the wrong direction.
He's
Not
a
even-
Zorro Kinney, everybody.
Yep. That's why Zorro's my favorite Straw Hat. He works out, he gets lost. I relate
And he
to him.
gets bitches.
And he gets bitches.
he does
There
get the
we go.
beaches.
No,
He
not
does get-
Sanji.
All right, enough.
Except
enough
in the
hate,
live
enough
action.
hate.
All right, no One Piece, no One
Yeah.
Piece. It's just so easy.
It just comes back to it.
It
Everything
does.
relates to One Piece.
Yeah.
All right,
Or One
Corey,
Piece relates to
you've
everything.
actually cosplayed a couple times and been to conventions. Do you have a favorite?
So I'm nowhere near on the level as you two, right? Mine's is more. I do what's comfortable. One time
Yeah.
I did play myself and I tried to do Miles Morales,
Ooh.
being in all, but like with the hoodie and the jacket. Cause
No, but I've still never
I didn't
seen
wanna
that
be-
one.
I didn't want my chunkiness to be that exposed and all that Spider-Man tightness. So I was like, all right, at least he got some shorts on, throwing some Jordans, throwing a jacket. Could be low key. And Beth was Spider-Gwen.
Oh, I didn't see that. You guys are gonna have to show me that.
Yeah, that was, I mean, now it's mad long ago because now the time has flown.
But still.
But my first cosplay was actually the first Comic-Con I went to. When I finally decided to go to Comic-Con for the first time, I said, all right, I'm going to buy, I think I bought like 2 or 3 days. And I said, I'm going to go the first day and not dress up. I'm going to dress regular so I can just like
buy
stuff.
stuff. Yep.
I was like, I'm going there with with a mission to spend X, Y, Z, and then the next day I'll dress up. So my very first cosplay was actually Kakashi.
Oh.
I had to look up a whole bunch of shit, buy the costume, had to learn how to style a wig. Goddamn, got to be
Learn
glue
the
shit.
hand signs.
Yeah,
got to
right.
be.
Got to be glue shit. Like all those things I was going through, I was like, this is not a thing Black people have to deal with our hair.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm styling a silver wig in my apartment in Harlem and then taking the A train from 145th
Yeah.
down to Jacob Javits,
There you
I was
go.
looking wicked. But I also met The Weeknd in that
Did
cosplay.
you really?
What?
Because he was at Comic-Con that year.
Oh, I know.
Because he had that Marvel comic that came out.
You're right.
So I got to, like, when they just had people kind of go quickly on stage.
Yeah.
He didn't know who I was, but he...
Kakashi's the.
Did
Yeah,
you
the
do?
mask.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you do Jonin or Anbu?
John.
Uh,
Yeah. Ambu, nah, it's too much. I had just the regular, like, a puffier vest.
Oh,
blue.
I got you.
So I was able to kind of get the blue, like,
Okay,
blue
okay.
sweatpants, kind of create the bandage and all that stuff. And then after that, what did I do after? It's been an interesting ride. I don't go super hard. I do try to keep it low key, but I've done Law.
But you still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen your
I've done
posts.
Killmonger. Killmonger was my favorite one, actually. that I
That's
did.
cool. I don't
That'd
think
be
I've seen
sick.
that one of yours.
I saw your Law.
Yeah.
Your Law was.
Yeah, I
fire,
saw your
bro.
law.
Thanks.
That one
I
was
didn't see
cool.
your Killmonger.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did Killmonger.
Did you do the
whenever
bumps?
Black Panther came out? Hell no, you crazy?
He's starting out. He's starting.
Did I do the bumps? You mean do I have eczema?
Oh, my
Maybe,
God.
I don't know, but like Killmonger was my favorite one. I had the
Okay,
mask.
okay.
It's basically like wearing the Vegeta armor without having to.
Yeah.
Really
Oh, that's right.
So I kind of feel like I got to do Dragon Ball Z and Marvel at the same
Did you
time.
do what is it? The fangs or whatever that he's got around his neck?
I had on the blue spandex, so you didn't have to
Oh.
see. You didn't have to see any of my skin being shown. I had like the
Okay.
beads on. I had the mask. My hair was obviously not like his, but it was close or whatever. And then
Yeah.
just camo, the boots. I had this like Nerf gun prop that I bought from Comic Con.
Oh, that version of. I thought you were putting on like the
Nah, just
suit and everything.
Nah,
I got you.
not the black one. The blue outfit.
Yeah,
It was, like,
now I know what
basically
you're talking about.
Doing kind of covert
Yeah.
mission stuff. So that's
Oh,
my
that's
cosplay
sick,
experience.
actually.
It was-
That's
it was
really
dope.
sick.
I enjoyed it. Let me
Okay.
see if I can find a picture for you guys. Keep on going on with that.
All right, Spencer, so what kind of cosplay are you? Do you make any of your stuff?
No, I'm terrible at crafts.
That's
honestly. It's
understandable.
so
That's
bad.
too. So
Like-
you buy your stuff?
Basically, so like this, I got this from Dick's Sporting Goods. I
Mhm.
bought this off of Amazon. I mean, the one thing I made, I did a Nanami cosplay and like his
Oh,
whatever
Ooh,
cleaver
The weapon,
is.
yeah.
That was easy. That was just
Right.
cardboard
Yeah, that was a good cosplay,
bandages
too.
and stuff. But I'm trying to get into it. It's just again, I'm not that good at it, and it takes a lot of time.
It takes practice. Not
Yeah.
everyone's good at this when you first start it. You know.
I look at it this
That's
way:
really
while
good.
other people are building, oh, that's nice. That's a good job.
Oh, that's so cool.
Kakashi, can I
That is
show
a
it?
great
Yeah.
Kakashi.
No,
We'll-
we'll
We'll
upload it.
edit it in. We'll edit it in post.
So I look at it this way: it's like while other people spend hours building their suits, their props, their outfits, I'm spending hours building my body so it can look like an anime character. So
There you
that's
go.
how I build my cosplays.
That's valid. I have a lot of friends who actually use a lot of inspiration from anime. Like, okay, this is why I'm in the gym. Like, we're going. Like, I was the same way when I had to do Mirko last year for Anime NYC. Yes, last year. And I was like, nope, we're in the gym. We're going. It's going to be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Making these legs. Let's go. So,
Yeah.
it's a good motivation.
A lot of
I have
videos,
to
I'm
kill
sure.
mine.
That is
Watching
sick.
how
You
to
gotta
like
look-
DIY.
Oh, that's dope. What the
That
hell?
is fucking
Where'd you get the
sick.
mask?
Did you make that?
Amazon.
Yep.
Okay.
So, what a lot of people don't understand is that you do not have to make everything yourself to be a cosplayer. Like, you can buy certain parts, you can make them, you can
I forgot you
find parts in random places. Yeah, like, this is 3D printed, bought, you know, like you said, this is, you know, Dick's Sporting Goods. You find certain things in certain places, and that could be it. Casual, you know, closet cosplays and stuff like that. So,
So what would be your advice for somebody just, I guess, that's wanting to get into it for the first time, that doesn't want to, I guess, be aggressive about it, just ease themselves in, like the process for it, I guess.
Oh, go through your closet.
Go
Yeah.
Go through your closet,
Yes.
find something that looks similar, because that's the coolest shit about cosplay is putting your own spin on it.
yes.
Yeah,
Because
1,000%.
literally cosplay is for everyone.
Yeah, like
And
burgundy
people-
shirts over red
Exactly, you know.
I just have on a
He's a
black polo
casual
shirt.
Luffy.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, like that. I think that's really cool when people can put together an outfit, and then I love seeing those videos where it's like outfits inspired by anime.
Yes.
And how like
Love those.
it's close, but you could wear it out and no one except true fans would understand the reference.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Lovely.
But yeah, definitely go through your closet. You'll be surprised what outfits or cosplays you can make from stuff that's just lying at home.
1,000%.
Thrift stores too.
Yeah. I'm like the type of person that like I kind of know how to sew, but not enough to make a full cosplay from scratch. So what I like to do is I'll buy a cosplay and start from there, and then like if there's certain bits that need to get taken off or whatever, I'll like fix it from there. So like I'm still learning. Like I've been in the cosplay game for 11 years. And I'm just learning.
Sheesh, boy, when you put a number,
I
you
know.
put a number on time. Sometimes,
It's so weird to say.
I'm like, bro, what? Because I thought about how long ago I graduated the other day, and I was like,
Don't even. I know. It's so weird. But yeah, I've been in it 11 years. And I'm just now learning. There's always something new to do in cosplay. There's something new to learn. Like you said, wigs. That's a whole beast in itself. Learning how to do wigs. Foam crafting. There's the foam crafting people. Like, look at this. Like, that's a whole thing itself. There's resin. The people that make the jewels. The resin for all the accessories. Then obviously the sewers. The people that do that.
Have you ever been to Katsucon?
Every year. Every year. I'm always there.
I love Katsucon.
Yes.
What's the difference between Katsucon and like New York Comic Con?
Listen!
Katsucon is
they about to tell you.
Katsucon is the cosplayers con.
Yes.
You will see the most beautiful cosplays out there.
Intense.
The details. And if you want to get into cosplay, this will inspire you to like put in the extra effort. It inspires me until I start, and then I'm like, nah, I'm good because I'm lazy. But there's people so intricate, the details, the jewels, like you were saying, it reminded me of this one like dragon armor cosplay I saw. It was beautiful. And
you'll see the most intense cosplayers too, because like I remember I was just passing by and I was like, some girl had the most intense, beautiful big dress, and I was like, oh my god, I love your cosplay. And then I turned around and I was like, wait, that was Jessica Negri. Like, oh my god. And which, for those of you guys who don't know, she's a very, very big cosplayer. So
she was like one of the first ones to start doing this stuff. Like before it got popular, like before I got into cosplay, like years before I knew who Jessica Negri was.
Yeah, Jessica Negri, Yaya Han, the OGs, you know.
So who are some of your favorites that are, because I only know like a handful, obviously from like TikTok and stuff, but I feel like you guys would know better. Because like my favorites, I like Renee Goddess. I really like.
She's
shout
great.
out to Renee Goddess.
Gia, she's fucking hilarious. Like I got to meet her one at Comic Con when she was Bo Hancock. So that was, and I was Law. So that was dope. She's hilarious. I like what she does. But who are some of your favorites?
I love Sailor Kayla's a great mutual of mine. She always does fantastic Demon Slayer and everything. She's great. And My Hero. Summer Drew, she's really cute with all of hers. They're great. So many great people. So many awesome cosplayers. And you guys met Trinity, and she's all over the place.
What about you?
I like Renee Goddess's videos. God, she's so funny. Oh my god, she cracks me up.
Is so good, son. It's so good.
Oh my god.
I like her stuff. There's so many out there.
There's so many.
Hard. One of my, so she's not that big. She's an anesthetic. No. The nurse version. The CRNA.
Oof, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
We don't do science here.
We are art bitches.
She does so many cool props. She makes her outfits and everything like that. Her handles KO Cosplays.
We're doing shout outs to everyone. We gotta give credit.
We spread love here.
Yes.
Yeah, she did Mikasa. And she made the thunder spears and everything.
Nice.
It was insane.
Did they shoot out?
Okay.
No. But, and then another thing is, so I'm not a Persona fan. I don't really know that much about it outside of Joker from Smash Bros. But for anyone who is, she did a Teddy cosplay. So here, let me bring it up real quick.
Okay.
It's like this bear, I think.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Here, let me see if I can bring it up.
Tekken? The bear?
Nah. So this little thing right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never seen that thing about
I've never seen it either, but okay.
So if you want to bring it
we'll
up.
show you. But
and the thing is, like the shoes squeak, so when she was walking around, it squeaked like
that's
a little kid.
so funny.
But so she's done that. She did from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hiei.
Hiei. She did the dragon and everything from the Dark Tournament.
Darkness Flame.
Yeah. And then, here's her Mikasa with the thunder spears.
Huge.
Yeah.
I How do you even? The certain
So
cosplays, I'm like, how are you walking?
Yes.
Around. Right
No,
now?
literally.
Oh, and like, so I did an Uzui cosplay. She's the one who made the swords for
The
me.
swords.
Oh,
Yeah, and that's the coolest thing because you see a
Damn.
lot of Uzui cosplays out there, but they have just like the scaled down version of the swords.
Yeah.
She literally made them.
Yep, the
Well, I
big
didn't even know the
boys.
swords was that big.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gigantic.
It's funny because the ones that they make that are scaled down, it's perfect for me. It fits me fine.
True to size,
It's
guys.
true to size. It was great when I was with Tengen. I was like, "This is great. I'm, have my size." And then my husband's were giant, so it worked out.
Who's your favorite? You were about to say it.
Crash Cosplay and Brolicpump.
Wow.
Ah.
Broly C Pump.
I heard they were kind of
Oh,
good.
it's
Never heard the word Brolic? Broly C Pump. Yo, you really thought we used to talk about One Piece? You couldn't even call him a D? You couldn't even give him a D?
There's no period in
Broly
there.
C
Yo.
Pump.
You know why? Because I was like, oh yeah, he
Yo.
could do a Broly. He's got the muscle.
Broly C Pump. Yo, I
The
love that you
intention
tried
is
to
there.
be smooth about it. I was like, okay, cute.
Dude,
Okay, cute.
when you said that, I'm like, yo, someone's got the same name as me?
Yo, that's a dope ass name. I wish I thought of it.
Like, how do I not know about this guy?
Oh my
Yo.
god.
For months, because we never call you by your handle. We always just say Spencer. So
Yeah.
for months in my head, I'm like, oh, Broly C. Pump.
Crying,
Dude, that's
son.
hilarious though, because it's like the reverse. Because I don't really put too much personal info out there, so I don't have my real name on it at all. So like mutuals I've had for a long time, when they see me, they're like, Brolic, what's your real name? Or like they'll call me Toji or something, like whatever I change my
Maybe you
name
should
to.
go by Broly C Pump.
Broly C Pump.
There we go.
Oh,
Start
really?
signing that
But then that
now on my
almost-
badges.
It's like your intern porno name at that
Oh
point.
my God.
Though.
No,
Broly
it's a
C
stage
Pump?
name.
He's right.
Also, to answer your question about Katsu, the difference between that, like away conventions, they're a lot more intense and fun and crazy than like just ones you go for a day, like New York Comic Con or Anime NYC or something like that, where you just go and come back. Like it's a 24-hour convention, you know?
Well, it's also 24 hours because it's at a hotel.
Yes.
Like it's
In the hotel.
It's in the hotel. So people like will go back up to their rooms, change, come back down. Like people over 3 days will have like 6 cosplays.
Yes.
It's like morning cosplay,
Dang.
night cosplay.
Yes.
Morning and night?
That's Trinity. I'm pretty sure she has like 7. She'll do like 3 a day.
Bro, I
it's
seen
crazy.
some of the pics when she went, because that was, February?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
every
Damn long ago
February.
when she went. And I was like, bro, what type of chaos is going? Are y'all okay over there?
Yo, it was a good time.
Just stay away from the gazebo.
Oh.
No, what do you mean stay away? It's hard. You can never get in.
Unless
can never
it's
get
at
in.
night and then you leave a surprise for people in the morning.
Oh my god, there was a whole incident.
That happened like
Wow.
2 years in a row. It happened last year too.
I
heard.
think that last year was a rumor though.
Would you
I thought
guys
it
like
actually
to
happened.
inform the viewers of
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happened?
yeah.
Because we don't know.
Someone left the dookie at the gazebo, which is one of the most iconic places to take photos.
Just outside.
And to take a shit.
Yeah,
No, so the gazebo's in the
it's in the hotel.
Okay.
and someone
Oh.
took a shit in the gazebo.
Yo, they gotta have cameras in there or something.
That-
It happened 2 years in a row?
No,
Yeah.
I think the last year was a joke to like pretend it happened again, but it did happen at some point. So
Sometimes I have faith in human beings, but then y'all tell me literal shit like
Yo,
that. And I'm just
people
like,
ruin
people
shit,
are
man.
they want to ruin the party. But
Seriously.
it's a very good convention, super fun time, beautiful. The area outside is
Mhm.
great to take photos, even though it's February, so it's cold.
Oh,
but
it's freezing
most
as
of the time, it's been pretty good. We've been looked out.
Where is it?
It's in Maryland.
Yeah,
near
Shout out
DC.
to Katsucon,
Okay.
but it's my favorite
one
convention at
day
least.
we'll go.
Yeah,
One
we'll
day.
go to the DMV.
We'll drag them.
Not-
Mhm.
I've been trying to
You
get
gotta
Cory for
cosplay,
2
though.
years.
Yeah, I
Yes.
got
He's
it.
good right here. He's good.
I'm killing it.
I'm killing
There
the
you
game
go.
right now.
You can do what most people do. They'll show up in like onesies
Mhm.
and just walk around.
So long as there's a butt flap in the onesie, we'll be good.
There you go.
Be
The best
chopper.
part of it.
Oh, no nipples though.
Chopper.
Oh yeah, no nipples in that
No
one
nipple
though.
showing. Which that's fair because the whole
I was telling them, yeah,
Yeah, we just
so
talked about
guys
that.
can't show nipples or anything, and the
equality.
equality. That's
Hashtag
what it
free
is.
the
It's like
men.
if women can't do it, men can't do it, which is honestly very
Valid.
damn
You just
valid.
put some
Yeah.
band-aids on it and call it a day.
I think they're being more strict than that this year.
Really?
Like they were like it can't just be tape. It has to like cover like this much. Or
Big
something
band-aids
like that.
then.
Yeah.
We'll do big band-aids.
I actually it was funny because last year, not this past Katsucon, but 2022. I always forget what year it is. Stupid COVID. I did a Nosuke and Sukuna.
Mm.
And I didn't know that whole no nipple rule or whatever. So like with the Nosuke, I was like, how the hell am I going to do this? So I ended up taking like athletic tape, taping it around like bandages, and then just made like claw marks or something.
Oh,
Smart.
look
Real
at that.
quick. And then Sakuna, that one was easier because he had the tattoos. So I
Yeah.
just used kinetic black tape and just put it over that way.
Creativity, y'all.
Yeah.
Genius.
Work smarter, not harder.
There we go.
OD.
Sports tape helps though. That's literally what saved my Tengen cosplay because the headband kept sliding down.
Yeah.
And someone was like, one of my husbands was like, why don't you just use this tape? I'm like, what is this? And it's like, it doesn't sweat. Literally, stuck it on my forehead, stuck that thing on top. I was saved.
Mhm.
It was great.
Yeah. So out of the events in New York, which do y'all think would you recommend to somebody going to a con for the first time? New York Comic Con or Anime NYC?
I think it depends on what your interests in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're
Well,
like
if you're an anime fan, like you're just going for the anime, I guess.
Anime NYC then.
yeah.
Problem though is that this year they really, really raised their prices. So if you guys are looking to go in November,
From what to what? What are we talking about here?
It was-
Inflation
They're
that
getting
bad?
closer to New York Comic Con prices.
I think they're
right?
worse,
Are
honestly.
they?
I think
It
so.
used to be mad cheap to get a 4-day or 3-day, I think.
It used to be
Now it's
$30 and $30 for Thursday, $30 for Friday, and I think Saturday was like $40, and like the whole weekend was maybe like 100 something.
Now what is it, like 140, 150?
No, for a whole weekend it is now $500. to
Wait,
go.
wait.
No, no,
whoa,
no. You
no,
For a
it's not.
4-day
You
pass?
gassing it.
For New York Comic Con?
No, Anime NYC.
It's 3 days.
3 days. Sorry,
It is not 500.
I'm pretty sure it
like
was
for
like
the
4
VIP stuff, maybe.
They did the calculation,
does
and it was
VIP.
like 400.
Because
Imagine, no.
I did 3 days, and it was like 160, I think, overall.
Did you buy the new ones for this year?
Yeah.
Ah,
Maybe it's resales 500.
maybe. I don't know.
That'd be wild.
Yo, this VIP better come with
Either
some
way, it was
benefits.
crazy.
Yeah, like the
expensive.
VIP is a lot, but
No, not VIP, just regular. It was like, I don't know.
Provided.
Those prices were crazy,
I gave
though.
up. I stopped looking. I got there on the page. I was like, another time. I wish I could go this year, though. I won't be here, but I'll be in Japan.
You'll be in
Oh,
Japan
shit.
for, yeah.
You'll be in
Yeah.
the actual anime.
By the time this comes out, guys, make sure to, give a little happy birthday shout out to Corey, because he will
And
have
Andy.
celebrated.
Both of our birthdays, actually.
Oh, yeah, because he's the 15th. Yes, and
Yeah.
Danny.
October 13th, October 15th.
They're Libras.
Oh, wow.
Libra gang.
Happy early birthday.
Mhm.
Thanks,
Thanks, man.
Yeah. I'll be in Japan during then. I'm not going to give the exact dates just in case somebody tries to stalk me, but this will be after the fact. But
Yes, this
you
will
never
be
know.
after.
You never know what scammers can use to kind of find you these days. But
Send them a birthday gift, guys.
gonna do Tokyo, only Tokyo. Do not tell me to go anywhere else outside of Tokyo because that's too much
Damn,
work.
you're not going to Mario World?
You're not gonna go to
No.
Shibuya?
Oh.
That's in Tokyo.
Shit.
There.
Another. That's
There you go.
Is that like the Brooklyn of Tokyo?
You owe it. I hate you.
Going to Disney World.
Brooklyn of Tokyo. I went to. It'll be fun. It'll be chill.
Wait,
Okay,
is
okay.
Shinjuku also in Tokyo then?
Yes.
Oh, what are those? Like neighborhoods?
Just consider them boroughs.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
cool.
There you
Consider this
go.
New York
Think
City.
of it like Westchester. Like
Gotcha.
it's still New York.
New York. Yeah,
Westchester's not
New
New
York
York
City.
City.
New York City.
Ah,
The New York City boroughs.
New York City. Oh.
Don't put Westchester in New York City.
It's New. I said New York. I didn't
was
say
like-
New
I
York
was like,
City.
I was like, don't try to like fake represent. Throw yourself down.
No.
There. After that whole the New York City parks are the same thing as the woods.
No.
That was
So-
wicked.
Spencer, if you were to give us a top 3 in your favorite anime, what are we saying?
We got Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Full
Full
Metal
Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
We got One Piece.
Okay.
And we have Mob Psycho 100.
Ooh, okay.
Mob
solid,
Psycho
solid.
is So good.
Haven't watched it, but
Oh.
I'll get there.
One of
It
my
is on my list.
one
That's
of my
probably a
biggest
masterpiece.
issues with a lot of shonen is the ones that do end have really
Terrible.
terrible endings.
Yeah.
Bleach.
Really, really terrible endings.
I think My
Naruto.
Hero benefited from
Mhm.
not being so long.
What's
Mm.
Like, I'm not My Hero.
Mob?
I was like,
It's only because it's the same studio, Bones.
Yeah,
does
yeah,
both
yeah.
of them. That's where all the My Hero budget went to
Mhm.
Mob Psycho. But Mob Psycho benefits from only being 3 seasons.
Right.
Very
Mhm.
concise story. It's not getting super
Well-
convoluted.
That's the thing with Full Metal Alchemist too. It's like the mangaka, she knew where she was going.
Yeah.
She knew, this was it was written like a novel. Because you have One Piece and the story, it's just so popular. It's like, all right, you got to create more and more and more. It's like he
Mhm.
obviously knows what the One Piece is, but how to get there, not so sure.
Yeah.
Same thing with Naruto. You get more seasons, and it just keeps going. It's hard to come to a concise ending unless you're building with every episode towards that ending, and that's what you have with Full Metal Alchemist. Mob Psycho, necessarily, but it still had an amazing ending, and I think it's because it was so short.
Yeah.
Good. That's good to
I
know.
really wish Mob Psycho, because I know Crunchyroll was doing like an anime of the decade from like 2010 to 2020, like during the pandemic, and I thought for sure Mob Psycho was going to get it. I think we talked about this last week, but it ended up being Kill la Kill, which I
Really?
I love Kill la Kill.
really enjoyed. But I'd probably put Mob Psycho over Kill la Kill.
So when you first saw Kill la Kill, not like watched an episode, but just like became aware of it, what was your impression?
A lot of naked women.
Right.
Yes.
I didn't know what I was clicking. I was in my phase of clicking whatever was on, whatever was new, so I just clicked it. And
That was on Netflix too.
I definitely
Was
hit
it?
it. I hit it. Like whoever, like my mother, because I was still living with my mom's.
Yeah.
I made sure she didn't see I was watching that.
Yeah.
Because you can't really explain. No, this is a really big, deep conversation about growing up in puberty and all types of other things that women.
And it was a
do.
commentary on fan
It's a
service.
commentary,
too.
but like, how do I make this make sense?
There were a lot of naked guys too.
That's the thing.
That one,
yeah.
like,
Were they?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was. Well, the whole story was like about the clothing that they wore.
Yeah. Okay. I only saw like the first episode.
you
It's
should watch
good.
it.
It's really good, actually.
Okay.
The animation style is so creative, and it's like a little cartoonish, like Looney Tunesy, kind of like how Gear 5 is.
Same
So-
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
people
yeah.
who did Gurren Lagann, so.
Oh,
Trigger.
is it?
Oh,
It
that
makes sense.
Okay.
Promare, Kill la Kill.
Gurren Lagann's up there for me.
Did I say it right?
1000%.
Yeah.
Love it.
Definitely top 5.
Okay. Okay.
I want to do a Kamina cosplay.
Dude, you'd kill
I
it.
love it, but
You'd
it's just the
kill
hair I gotta
Kamina.
figure out.
But imagine the glasses.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, and with the sword, you just carry on a sword. You
Mhm.
got it. The cape, too. Dude, you gotta get someone to make you the cape.
Yo, the fact he got so hype, he's.
I know.
No, I want to see it already. I love
Oh my
Gurren
God.
Lagann.
I love it so much.
I have a random question for you guys, though, that has nothing to do with anything we're talking about.
All right.
Because it's something I just want to kind of get a gauge. I think I asked you before.
Maybe.
So,
What is it?
it's a food question.
Ooh.
You have to eliminate one and everything that's a byproduct of it. Rice or pasta?
Pasta.
Rice.
Pasta. Eliminate.
I eliminate pasta.
I love both dearly, but as a Hispanic, I'm keeping the rice.
I literally eat rice with every meal.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of
Hispanic
rice.
and Asians, let's go.
Bam.
Gotta get rid of rice.
We're getting rid of rice.
I love lasagna. Lasagna beats like any rice
Did
dish.
you,
As a
did Danny
Hispanic?
betray you?
Yeah!
I was like, I don't know. Danny's not.
Overall,
I love
I
paella, but-
understand getting rid of rice just because pasta, you got to take into consideration ramen too. So you have Italian, you have ramen,
Lasagna.
You have what is it?
Lasagna.
You have pho. You have all different types of noodle dishes.
Gnocchi.
True, but I'm
But
But
saving
for me,
my rice.
I eat literally chicken and rice for
Yeah.
every meal. So it's
Chicken,
like I
rice,
can't get
steak,
rid of
rice.
Yeah, I'm like
Rice is with everything.
Quinoa?
Oh,
Rice is with everything.
Oh, no
Oh.
quinoa.
Ooh, I got a question for you guys. Okay, what anime would you guys think would be a great adaptation for live action, and what is one that you
Kill
think
la
would
Kill.
be what is one that you think would be a terrible live action
Kill la
adaptation?
Exactly what he
It's
just
the
said.
answer for
It'd
both.
Be horrible.
For
It'd be
both?
horrible.
Oh my god.
He consistently has bad ideas when it comes to whether
Bro.
it be babysitting, live action, all types of shit.
Did you watch Yu Yu Hakusho?
Oh,
I
God.
saw when I was a kid. I watched it when I didn't have cable growing up, so it's like
Us
whenever I went to
either.
my
It's great.
whenever I went to my friend's
I had
house
cable.
and it was on Cartoon Network and stuff, I would watch it every so often.
So you knew
but
about it, though.
I knew about it. I knew.
So
a
if you
lot.
gun to your head, if you had to pick someone to watch your child, would you pick Yusuke Urameshi or Levi Ackerman?
Levi,
There we go!
bro, he
The
cleans.
scores. Why is everyone
Levi
focused on that?
cleans. He's responsible.
'Cause I
Why
think
would
you
I
read-
not want Levi?
I think you read or watched a different
Bro.
story, bro.
Why would you not want Levi?
You are bugged
All right,
out.
I don't want to take away from Kimmy's
All right.
question.
Okay, so
But,
you said Kill la Kill
live
for
action.
both?
No, that was a joke.
That
Okay.
would be a bad one, though. That's his answer for a bad one.
Okay.
I mean, we've already saw like the greatest live action anime movie ever right here. Just saying.
Oh,
Dragon
God.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
We're talking about movie or
All
TV
right,
show?
they combine.
If live
Live
action,
action, I
if
think.
any kind of anime, which one would be a great live action and which one would be a terrible live action?
You know what? They could probably do a really solid Vinland Saga if they
Oh,
put
yeah.
like the effort
Yeah,
into
they-
it.
Yeah.
That's just 300.
Yo,
That's just
Valid.
300.
Valid.
no, you're right.
And what
You're
would be
right.
a terrible
Because there's
one,
like
you
so
think?
many Viking shows out there already.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So
There's literally Vikings.
Yeah.
the
out.
story of Vinland Saga itself would just put it above those.
Okay.
in my opinion.
And what would be a terrible one?
There's a lot of them. Mad of them would be
What
terrible.
about JoJo's? Do you think they could pull that off?
I mean, they've done it. It's already
Was it
exists.
good?
Did they do a live action JoJo?
Makinyu is inside. He's Okuyasu.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
sorry. Yeah, he's Okuyasu from JoJo's Part 4. He's live action for that.
Okay.
He's had so many roles. But
Yeah, because he was in Saint Seiya?
Saint Seiya.
Okay.
He's done mad shit.
He's done a lot of live action animes.
So he's an adaptation. JoJo's is pretty difficult, but it has to be something I think a little bit more. And it's hard to say after One Piece, but we just know
That's
the
what I
budget.
was saying.
We know the budget that went into One Piece.
Yeah.
So I'm usually more business minded when I come to a lot of when I come to a lot of my focus and things. So I'm like, that's not substantial. I'm not. You can't really fan cast this. I'm always being practical. So I'm just like, everything's not going to get the same budget as One Piece.
See, so my thing, I think that one great one, I feel like they could do Demon Slayer pretty well.
Yeah.
I think they could do that very solidly.
Make it a little darker.
Yeah. I mean,
last season was.
I was gonna
not a single lick of sunlight the whole time. I couldn't see shit.
So
I couldn't see shit besides homie running around the grass.
I'm saying like darker of a tone. Like
absolutely.
Inspirational music
totally
and stuff
pull
like
it.
that.
Zenitsu.
Yeah.
What's up with the
I think they could pull that off really well. And one that they'll do terribly, I feel like would be My Hero. Like
Really?
Yeah,
well, I mean, you got a show like The
so
Boys. You have so many different
that's a good point.
but I feel
superhero shows out there. They would be able to. I think they would be able to do
I
that.
feel like
that's
My
when we're
Hero-
watching Legends of Tomorrow.
I feel like My Hero would be kind of like on the level of One Piece of expensive because remember there's so many more characters that have like CGI things.
You know what the thing with My Hero is that like all the characters in My Hero are like 14, and the child actors,
15.
it's gonna make it seem like some Disney Channel Sky High
Yeah.
bullshit.
I mean, you got
It's-
18-year-olds playing 14-year-olds all the time. Like, what is it? Hannah Montana. Wasn't the brother like 30 something?
He was like 34.
Yeah.
He just so happened to be mad small, though.
Yeah.
And we were dumb and didn't
Short
know
King.
But I mean, like, they always cast people
Yeah.
way older than
Like
the
Riverdale.
characters they're playing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Riverdale finally ended.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it, but I know it finally ended, and there's a lot.
You know what? I give him a shout out for ending. They ended in a 4-way poly relationship, so I give him a little shout out for
Did
that.
they really?
Bro,
Yeah.
if you pulled up the synopsis of every season of Riverdale,
I watched it up until
Insane.
season 4.
I watched
didn't
it until
watch
season 3.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I didn't watch a single episode.
Season
Riverdale.
four?
I stopped
Season
after the D&D episode.
I stopped
That's
after
right.
season 1.
I
No,
stopped-
season 1 was fire.
I stopped after
I
the
stopped
D&D
after
too.
season
Yeah.
1. That was it.
Yeah,
You
no,
watched 4 seasons of Riverdale.
Yeah.
it was good until the D&D season.
That's
and then
when it really started to go
That- yeah,
down.
I don't
You know,
know.
because
Season is that?
Cheryl's got like a bow and arrow, and she's just
once they start getting powers,
This is an Archie comic show.
Yeah.
it's everything. They try to do too much in that show.
They said, all right, we're canceling all the DC shows. Let's just
Yeah.
put all the DC effects into Riverdale.
it was cool for a while, but then it went off.
It was
the
all
rails.
sex appeal
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, they're not teenagers. They are adults.
Yeah, but Archie's like the ugliest one in the cast.
No.
He's KJ
no,
Appa.
excuse me,
KJ Appa is
Appa?
not ugly, bro.
Nah, you
You're
bugging. You gonna say that?
bro.
You gonna say that when
Teach
Cole
his
Sprouse
own.
is right there?
See, Cole Sprouse is
Cole Sprouse is a good looking
He's
guy.
not
good-looking
ugly,
dude, bro.
but he's out of the bunch.
he's just like not like Rip, bro. He's like regular size.
KJ
Listen,
Appa.
I love Cole Sprouse. I grew up a heavy Zack and Cody fan. Like, I had these motherfuckers hung up. I know they're cute. But out of the group, you're
Nah,
bugging.
it's
KJ Appa?
Also,
It's
Cole
funny that you
Sprouse
bring
got
that
stuff.
up because I was thinking about it because they were doing stuff like they were in Friends when they were kids. They were in Big Daddy with Adam Sandler.
Out here.
Those two are one of the few like toddler stars, I guess, that did not become like awkward looking.
Well, they
When
went
they
on to
grew
like
up,
really live their
you know?
lives. They went to NYU. Well, one of
Yeah.
them went to NYU, I believe, or both of them. I can't
They
remember.
both did.
I think they
And
both
then,
did.
What? I don't know which one is which, Dylan or Cole, but one of them has like a mead shop or whatever.
That's Dylan.
Dylan.
Damn, bro, you know everything.
Mead shop, like alcohol.
Yeah, it's in Williamsburg. It's on like North
Oh, get the
13th
fuck out.
Street.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like he does like Overwatch League stuff.
Oh,
Does
wow.
League of Legends.
I was gonna
Dylan.
say, he doesn't do Overwatch.
I was about to.
Wait,
she's
Dylan
about to go.
I
home
would
and-
know.
She's about to go home and be like, "Sir, that's a lie." No, he does League of Legends and stuff like that. So these
Cool.
they're interesting kids. But the one who's on Riverdale,
Nah,
he's
we love you,
definitely not
Cole.
as chill as the other one.
We love you, Dylan and Cole. Don't worry about it.
I saw a video on Cole's Instagram. He's got like a new girlfriend now, and they're all like cuddling in bed.
They're all
And-
like multiple.
No, it's him, his
Oh.
girlfriend, and then the dog's like in between them,
Aw.
and then like they're like engaging in this like 3-way kiss
With the dog?
with the dog.
That's some white people
And
shit. No,
that's some-
calm people shit. As Danny likes to say.
I did it one time. You guys are the ones that bring it up.
We
every-
will never let it down.
I never heard this statement until you did it.
Amazing.
I've never seen anybody do it before until you did it. I would have just said white. What you said, white?
Anyway, Spencer, what was your answer? I'm sorry.
It's hard because I didn't think they could do a One Piece live action and make it good. Like, for one thing, it is goofy. At the end of the day, it's goofy. It's very cartoony, and the storyline is great, but the characters themselves are so outlandish, and the fact that they made it work is incredible. So now it's like, if they can make One Piece work, why can't they make everything work?
True.
Naruto,
So what do you
Bleach.
think would go well then?
Vinland Saga.
You already said it. You can't.
I know. You're putting me on the spot.
I'm gonna add Berserk to this. I think Berserk would have a great live action adaptation.
Okay.
It would have to be extremely rated R, obviously. But the tones is very, very easy to keep up with because it doesn't get supernatural until the very end, so it can stay grounded for the most part. It really can just be Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Honestly, you could probably do any sports anime.
No sports
I'm just
animes
saying.
and no
I'm just saying.
freaking
I'll
no slice of life.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch the U.S. Open. Why would I do that when I can watch the Prince of Tennis live action?
So, like, story-wise, I think Attack on Titan would be great. But it's just
The live
bringing
action was
the...
terrible.
Oh, did they do a live action?
Yeah, it came out like...
Really?
I went to
a
the
lot of
movie
them are in
theater to watch
Japanese.
it.
That's the thing. So we don't see. If you look
yeah,
up on Netflix, you'll.
Because they did a Bleach live action. They did a Death Note live
Oh,
action.
we don't talk
It's
about the
terrible,
Death Note one.
Light Turner. Naked Brothers.
Honestly, if you,
Naked Brothers
I
is on
bet you
Paramount
could
Plus.
do... are there that many mecha live action shows?
No,
Because I was going to say, I feel like
actually.
Evangelion.
Evangelion would be
The
good.
storyline?
The closest thing I think is what the fuck is that movie called with the
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. You got me there.
I feel like they could do a JJK for sure.
I
yeah,
think so
they could
too.
do JJK.
JJK for sure. Bro.
Hell no.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hell no.
What
How?
happened?
It's
The Cursed Spirits?
that's the whole. After a while, things like.
But
bro,
there's not
they
that many.
They showed there's not that many cursed spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, there's-
Like the big bads that are on the screen
So
all
what,
the
we're not
time.
gonna call the show Jujutsu Kaisen no more, just Jujutsu. Like,
No.
where's the
I mean,
Kaisen?
like they.
Where's the Kaiser? I don't even know which
They're
one is
gonna
which.
be there.
I'm sorry,
The
there's
cursed
Kaizen
spirits
and no
aren't gonna
Jujutsu.
They're
limit
gonna
the
be there,
show.
but it's not like the big budget can't be there to have them.
Well, the
you know.
first thing that depends on how they adapt it. But if I'm just thinking about the first thing that Itadori fought, that shit was like fucking huge, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you
Oh,
can
you're
make that
right.
look
And that's
good.
when
You
Gojo
can make it
came
look
in.
good.
Bro, they barely made the sea beast look good in One Piece. They showed that shit for a hot.
I mean,
The
they
what?
did Stranger Things. They got that big
Oh,
ass
yeah.
Demogorgon.
Yeah.
the Mind Flayer
Yeah, the
too.
Mind
Yeah. See, if they can do that on Stranger
So,
Things.
all right, budget isn't an issue.
Oh,
100 million.
Take that out.
Well,
Nah,
then
nah,
make
nah.
everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Budget is the issue because that's
You
why
gotta be
it's
practical.
so expensive to make it look good.
Well, so that's the thing. Like, if budget is the issue, then they're not going to be able to do a good live action of any anime because no other anime generates the revenue that One Piece does. No other anime is that popular.
That's why they haven't done a Naruto.
Yeah.
Ah.
And Naruto's so old now, like, there's no point because they're not going
No,
to
you could
generate any
always
manga.
do it.
I mean, it's not going to generate any manga sales.
Yeah, the only people who will watch it, like,
Are
I'll watch
people
it,
who
but
already
it's like
watch Naruto.
it's
The
diehard, like,
millennials.
the Naruto Boruto fans. Before all that,
And that's the thing. Yeah, One Piece is still ongoing. It's still
Touche.
going.
Yeah, there's a reason to do it.
Yeah.
You gain something out of
That's
it.
true. It's more
You'll
money.
get more sales. You'll get more DVDs. I mean, people still buy DVDs and Blu-rays, but merchandise. Like there's incentive as opposed to like Naruto that's just already ended.
Okay.
You're just gonna boost the unfortunate lackluster sequel that's going on right now. So,
That is valid. I do think they could really pull off JJK though.
Yeah,
If it was more popular, and
I agree.
it's super popular in the anime community, but outside of it, you don't really.
because it might
Not
have
many
just, like
people
that
know
means that
about
you
it.
think they could pull off Chainsaw Man too.
Ooh, Chainsaw Man would be cool.
Chainsaw
Because I
Man?
view
That
them
would be
very
freaking
similar
cool.
in regards to like.
I
that
feel
way
like
that
Chainsaw
world
Man would be
works.
slightly harder though, because their monsters are big and bad. Like
Yeah.
that's like city.
And it's just like the
areas.
chainsaw coming out of the head is never
That-
gonna look good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard. That would
That's
be
the
a
thing.
hard
Like
one.
some things in a cartoon animated format look great, but then you bring it live action,
Like Gurren Lagann,
Yeah.
I feel like the animations
you're not going to get
of
that
it,
silliness.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not going to translate well. I don't think something like that would happen. You know what would be good though? Inuyasha.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Yu Yu Hakusho live action is coming out on Netflix in December.
There's a Yu Yu
This year.
Hakusho live
It's a
action.
Japanese, it's
Yeah.
a Japanese one.
And Inuyasha
Okay.
would be bad, and
You think Inuyasha would be that?
it's the same because all these
The
series.
JJK.
You're just thinking all these series have these mass amount of demons that either come in hordes or they're huge. And
Full Metal
I
Alchemist.
picture that every
Full
time.
Metal
Full Metal
I
Alchemist
know they had a
told-
live action,
I
but
didn't
if
hate it.
The only thing you got to worry
I
about
didn't
is
actually check
the
it out.
homunculi or whatever. But like, I just think.
But even that, the homunculi weren't that like intense.
No, they're
for,
okay. That's what I'm saying. Like it's watered.
But you can
down.
get rid of the Envy's real.
Yeah.
The dragon.
The dinosaur looking thing.
So one last question before we start to like wrap this up. So go to Comic-Con or you go to Katsucon, Anime NYC. If you had I'm gonna give you guys a limited budget right now. One thing you find that you've looked at every year, whether it be online when you're there that you haven't bought. What's one thing you've had your eye on, or that you would want to buy if you could find it?
Oh my god. See, my money always goes at Artist Alley. I don't really, like, Dealer's Room is kind of just your everyday stuff you see everywhere at comic book shops, but Artist Alley, that's where, like, the cool stuff is. I would say they have so many, like, big posters. I feel like I would finally just, like, take and be like, yeah, I'm taking that one with me. Or they usually have, like, really nice, like, bags. Like, a lot of artists make, like, makeshift custom bags that have really cool stuff, and I'd be like, give me one of everything, let's go, like, you're coming home with me.
So you just try to buy mad bags.
Just anything. I'm very big on supporting small business, so my money would just Artist Alley. I don't know if anything specific.
Would you get like a huge, like, maybe picture frame or something like that for your room?
I would if I had the space, but I don't anymore. But I feel like I would get like a nice figure, you know? Like the figures are expensive. Like some of the Demon Slayer ones, oh my god, there's this beautiful like Shinobu one that's like $200. Like I would be like, yeah, that one.
I was gonna raise your budget a little bit more than that, $200.
Yeah, I was gonna say
well,
for a figure,
true.
that's not bad. That's not bad at all for a figure.
I'm over here thinking about $4,000.
No, you know what? Nah, you know what? There's a specific Gojo one that's like $1,000 that I've had my eye on.
See, yeah, we talking big money right there. There we go. You talking chump change over there.
No, because at conventions they don't bring those types all the time.
Maybe
you know,
I'm like,
sometimes
when you look up.
Sometimes.
Like at the top of the shelves, they have them.
Sometimes. But I don't know if you guys have seen, it's the Gojo one where he's like at the gym.
No, I haven't seen
I have
it.
not seen that.
It's a nice one.
No
if you know,
contact.
you
Is it
know.
like the one of him on the chair? Is it like that?
Not him on the chair. You're thinking the Sukuna one.
No. There's a Gojo.
Does he
You-
come
you
with
don't wanna-
accessories?
Yeah.
Yes, it's one of those.
Oh, Kimmy.
Yeah.
Is that it?
You just heard, Kimmy.
Is that it?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Bro, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I think it's like
Those abs are detailed.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, that's
for a house.
I would
Gym boy.
that would be mine.
It's just Jim Boy.
Gym boy.
What about you, Spencer?
it's
What would be your
$1,000.
take home?
My
See?
take home.
See?
Yeah.
$986.
There I told you it was like
That?
1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
It comes with the accessories, bro.
It comes
That's
with
expensive.
It's
for
200.
that?
It's 200 per ad.
it comes with accessories.
that's
So
Yeah, you always supposed to.
he
you
has
always supposed to
two
be a
accessories too.
So if it was like
Like
unlimited,
Which two we talking about?
Like two
what? Oh,
accessories. Many accessories.
What, like 2 balls?
No.
Yo, this is like
Oh.
the next. This is like the next picture next to the fucking figurine. Is some girl
That's gonna-
reviewing it?
That's gonna.
It's a good
Let's
review.
start a GoFundMe to get her this. Let's start a GoFundMe.
Let's go.
Find the link below
yo,
the
post your
description.
Cash App real quick.
Here we go. If you want to fund my thirsty endeavors.
Yeah.
Anyway, Spencer, what is something that you would buy if you had no limit on money?
Oh, definitely a figure. Like at Anime Expo, they had some like really really cool One Piece ones.
Ooh.
I got also it would be like it'd be like shirts, like clothing,
Oh, absolutely.
because they can get expensive. Like some of them are like $80-$90 and shit like that, like for like sweatpants.
Valid.
But if there's this one brand, they don't go to cons. It's this French place called Sume Art. They have a spot in Paris. They have a spot in Barcelona. It's like a museum
Okay.
of anime figures, and they're the most detailed things I've ever seen in my life. But they have some that are like over €1,000.
Okay.
But like they have this one Gara, and he's doing that technique where he makes his mom out of sand,
Yeah.
and you can actually like the design. You can see like grains of sand. It
That's
looks like it's
crazy.
made of sand.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's insane.
All about the details.
Oh,
All right. If you guys had no limit on money, what cosplay would you do?
And you didn't have to make it yourself.
Yeah, like you get someone to
Like,
make
it would be
get
the
a team.
perfect cosplay.
What would you do?
Sanji Germa 66.
Oh, dude!
Stealth Black.
Stealth the
Black.
Black Kid. If I
Is that
could,
in One
good
Piece?
choice.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically,
Okay.
Yeah.
basically
So it's
Power
Sanji.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Jinx.
There's Power Rangers in One Piece, yes.
What?
Yeah,
But they're
yeah.
evil.
What?
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of.
The more you know.
No spoilers, but there's
Okay.
basically Power Rangers.
I'm not gonna watch it.
The
It's
character Sanji, he basically has this kind of like it's all black, and like kind of has like headphones, cape, and all that stuff.
Okay.
Sunglasses.
But like, if it's a mediocre version of it, you look kind of crazy.
Okay,
Yeah,
So
but
if
if it's
I
like
got
legit,
if I got one that was like they dropped like it was like the details was ill. Psh,
okay.
boy, I'm rocking them 6'6" headphones all over the
What?
place, bro. It's
What about you,
crazy.
Danny?
General Frankie from One Piece.
Ooh.
The big ass robot dude.
Big ass robot.
Bro,
Super.
I've seen people do pre-time skip and post-time skip Frankie, but I would love to see someone do
A General Frankie.
Because you see people do like those giant mecha ones all the time. This one guy I follow, he does like he does a Hulk one. He does
that's
a
cool.
what's his name, Juggernaut
Mm.
cosplay.
The
Like,
Juggernaut,
he builds and
bitch.
shit. Like that can't people can do that,
Yeah.
and it would still look sick.
Yeah, bro.
What about you, Spencer?
Money's not an issue.
Yeah, money's not an issue.
Honestly, I would go. I'm going One Piece too. I would go Marco, but like with
with the Phoenix.
yeah,
Oh,
like a
half Phoenix?
hybrid, yeah, with the wings and shit.
Okay.
That'd be,
Fire.
and it would be like LED lights and
You
stuff.
could do the crow's feet too.
yeah,
Like, the bird's
yeah.
feet thing.
Great.
Okay,
What about
okay.
you?
My
I feel like you always make it work, so I feel like this is like not even a fair question for you.
No, because my all-time dream cosplay is like a legit really nice Sailor Moon. Like the
That's
full
fine.
but the full wings, like
Yeah.
her
like
ultimate
a
version.
Versace one.
A Versace one.
Like a Versace Sailor Moon. Because remember you told me there was one of the gowns were specifically.
Oh
the
no,
wedding
you're-
gown?
yeah, her original not Versace. It's
Shit, I forgot the brand. You dead ass said it.
I literally dropped it the last time. I was like, it's
It was
this.
in the Am I the Asshole episode.
No,
right?
no, no. It was one of
No.
our first ones. It was the drip. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna come back to me. But because like an honest good wig from a really good wig maker is like anywhere between like $300, $500, and I would drop those like $400 on a Sailor Moon wig. I'd have that, and then having it like custom made done. That's already gonna be $500 within itself, plus the accessories, the props. Like this is looking like $1,000-something, and I'm like, I will do this.
Yeah.
This will happen in the future, but that's the dream, you know.
Put a little crescent moon on your cat too.
Absolutely. No, he's a little bitch. He's a meanie. He will not sit still. But hopefully by the time I have the funds, I can get my little sister to dress up as Minnie Moon with me.
Aw.
Cute.
So she's like 5, so you know, she's not like I haven't got her to watch anime yet, so
Alright.
she'll get
So
there.
she doesn't know any better yet.
Exactly.
That's right.
So I'll get her on that.
Let's do the dilemma real quick.
What's the dilemma?
All right, guys. This is something I want to talk about for a while. So, friend of a friend. Let's call her Julie. She's got a boyfriend. They've been together for about 2 years, right?
Okay.
They're talking about moving in together, but he's super hesitant to move in with her because she has 2 cats, and he's not sure if he's comfortable living with 2 cats, which is totally fair.
Yeah.
Pass.
So
Don't move in.
they go through their trials. They argue, whatever. She's like trying to reassure him, like, I'm gonna do A, B, and C. I'm gonna get the best litter box. I'll do it. I'll clean it every single day. You're never gonna smell anything. You're not gonna have to buy food. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Whatever. They come to a conclusion. He decides to move in with her. So as they're getting ready to move in together, one of the cats gets sick.
Ooh.
Then once they do move in together, the cat dies.
Okay.
And then a few days later, the second cat dies.
Oh, I think
Nah.
It's the guy who killed the cat.
Did I tell you about this already?
Yes.
I think I heard about it somewhere else.
Wait, continue. Sorry.
That's kind of it.
He poisoned
They
the
don't
cats.
They don't
Killed the
know. They don't know
cats?
if he killed the cats. They
He
We don't-
absolutely killed the
You
cats.
think he killed the cat?
There's no way. Listen, if it was just one, it'd be an accident. 2, that's a pattern. Like, there's no way
I
these
don't
2
know, man.
cats just dropped.
Like, is there any proof?
Have you ever had a cat?
Yeah.
Bro, cats, I don't think cats just die like that.
Nah.
No,
Cats
they
will
don't. Yeah,
leave
maybe.
for weeks and then come back like
The strays
But I
live
mean,
out.
like, do they know what the cat died of?
kidney failure. Both cats
See,
died from
that's
kidney
poison.
failure.
Is it?
That's you. They're eating something to have been
So
poisoned.
my friends and I Googled it. You can get kidney failure from ingesting like antifreeze, and apparently to some animals, I think cats, antifreeze tastes like a little sweet to them.
Oh, I've heard
He's
about that.
feeding them poison.
I don't know, man. You got any proof?
No, there's no proof.
That's it. This is all circumstantial.
They apparently try to like press the person a little bit, but she got like super upset and was
So
like,
did they
"I don't
break
even
up?
want to hear it." No, they're still together.
She's in denial, and he's killing your cats,
no,
girl.
No, you got nothing.
Even if he
It's a
didn't,
coincidence.
Innocent
You got
until proven
nothing.
guilty.
all I'm saying is, even if he didn't kill the cats, it was bad vibes. Bad vibes. My cats died because I wanted to move in with you, and there was creating all this negative energy.
How old were the cats?
4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, like they're not old.
Those cats
There's-
ain't
I was about to say they lived a full life.
Man,
Nah.
that's young for a cat. Those things live forever.
Super. Yeah, my cat's 11 right now. Like he's chilling. Like
What can you do? They still together?
Both cats
Can't prove
died of
it.
kidney failure.
both of them.
Within
That's a little
within
soft.
days of each other.
It could be the cat food. Could be the cat food.
Could-
The
yeah,
cat
could've
food was
poisoned
the
the cat
same
food.
the whole time.
Did they change the cat
Maybe
food?
No.
did we see if there's
That's
a
what I'm saying.
recall on the product?
Damn.
That wouldn't have come out of nowhere. Mm-mm.
Look, it's
Can't prove it.
It's suspect. That's all I'm saying. It's suspect, but I'm
It
not
would be
gonna.
enough for me to.
That would be enough for me to
She
get
I
your
should've
couldn't
ass out
sleep
of
in the
there.
same bed as you. Like, you're gonna poison me next.
Exactly.
She should have got a ring camera.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A ring camera.
Well, I mean, like, did he do any other crazy stuff beforehand? Like,
No,
The-
he's-
but the
he's
problem,
is it surprising he would do this?
I don't know.
Did
If he
really
was
hate
bad
these
vibes,
cats that much?
he
Because you got to be a
did.
Can't
psychopath
say.
to kill a cat.
yes,
There are people in this world though.
There
that'll do for
are.
less.
yes.
I know, but I mean, like,
What's the girl in my
was he
dreams?
that's what I'm saying. Was he exhibiting these types of behaviors beforehand? Like,
I
what was his
can't
relationship
say.
with the cats before? He
Can't
moved
say.
in with
I mean, he.
I want to
still live with
analyze
cats.
this.
Well, it's one thing I know
Trying
for
to
sure.
defend this poor
It
guy.
doesn't seem like he lost any sleep from it.
Yeah, I'll tell you that.
He's
He's
still
oh
happily in a
darn,
relationship.
they died. What a shame.
I guess we're gonna have to give all this stuff away now.
Damn.
That's when you just get another cat.
I was gonna
Would
say
you?
we get another one. Yeah.
If 2 of my cats died before they hit double
you get
digits,
another one to
After.
confirm.
Yes,
To
I was gonna say to confirm.
Yo, get him the
Just
guinea
saying.
pig.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Let's
get
see how
another
this one
cat,
fares.
see how it goes. If it's kidney failure again, then it's like,
Mm.
"Ugh."
So y'all all cat people?
I love cats.
I love both.
Yeah.
I love cats
Yeah,
and dogs.
I have a dog, but my parents have cats.
Yeah, I hate cats. Like with a passion.
Why?
I mean,
You
What
haven't
do they
met
do
the
to
right
you?
cat.
Nah, cats don't really have an issue with me. They pretty like I think because they know that you don't mess with them. Sometimes they really be on you.
they just don't really want to be messed with in general. I feel.
No, they know when you don't
They
like
know
them.
when you don't like
and
them,
they will
for
come-
sure. And then
they will
mess
come
with
to
and
you.
I don't like them, and then they always be like, "I'm gonna just sit on your leg."
That's
And
my-
I'm
that's
like,
my
I
cat.
don't like you, but my dog acts like a cat, which I like because I don't have to deal with so much affection. She just be there looking at me like, "Look at you. What are you doing? Smoking weed?" Ugh.
Vegeta just be looking at you like that.
Yeah, it's
Your
them
cat's
Shiba-
name,
Shiba
dog's
Inu.
name is Vegeta.
That's
Yeah.
how they became friends.
Oh, God,
They were
yes.
walking their anime
He
dogs.
has a thing of picking up men in the street with his dog. He has
Nice.
he has
Instead
a
of picking up
See his
chicks, he
ammo.
picks up friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
He
Hey,
has a corgi named Luffy.
I got a corgi named Ragnarok.
Holy shit!
There
you
you
gotta show me
go.
a picture after this.
Oh yeah, well,
The dog boys. But we had a good time here. Thank you again for
Thank
Of course,
you.
thank
Thank
you
you
for
very
really,
much.
Really,
Super
really
fun.
appreciate it. Hopefully you come back one day. We didn't weird you out enough.
oh
here.
of course, I'm happy to come back.
yes, and hopefully, you guys will have convinced them to come to Katsucon one year with us. But we hope you guys all have a great Halloween, and hope those of you that went had a good time at New York Comic Con. And hopefully, we'll see you guys at Anime NYC.
Yeah, if you want to see us there, hit us up in the DMs. Well, if you want to see Kimmy there, hit her up in the DMs.
Don't forget to send her money for the figurine.
Yes,
Remember.
Yeah. All right,
with
y'all.
some good accessories.
Later, yo. Bye.
Bye.